Yo, hello, collaborators. Today we are enhancing team communication. Join me for a guide on connecting Trello to Slack in 2024. Let's ensure your project updates flow seamlessly between Trello and Slack channels. Ready to boost teamwork? Let's go! So before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you have the full information. So, the first thing guys is obviously to head up to your Trello account. After you do so, you have to go to your dashboard and open one of your workspaces. So let's create one real quick. Click on create a table, and here just choose whatever background. I like this one for my video background, and here let's name it Slack. Here we go, integration, and click on create, and here we are. So guys, for Trello, if you didn't know, and basically why people are using Slack is for the manage and users of the communication there, because Slack is basically like Microsoft Teams but in a better version, I guess. It has its own benefits, of course, and its own features. We can't call them the same, but yeah, you got the main idea. So the same thing is actually in Trello. We can actually have a whole communication in Trello inside of our board. How we can do it? Pretty simple. Head up to your board and add a list. Name it communication. After you do so, you can simply click here, add a map, and name it communication for IT department as an example. Department. And what you can do is to simply click on it, click on members, and add only the IT department into it. After we did something like that, all we need to do next is to simply write comments. And these comments can actually serve as a communication between the team. Well, it is not as efficient as it could be, because it is basically a comment with images. Here you can add image, you can add stuff, but it doesn't really feel as a conversation. But yeah, it has something like conversation in Trello in case you wanted to keep everything in Trello. This is just as a side information. But for those who are looking to add Slack and Trello at the same time, this is the tutorial for you. So first thing is, let's add a new list and name it Slack. After we did something like that, add the map and let's name it Slack communication. So there we go, and then add to map. After we did that, you simply have to click on Slack communication, and simply what you have to do next is to basically add a power up. Where to find it? Here it is. So there will be add to map, members, label, checklist, etc. Power up, it will be right here. Click on it and you will be in this power ups or extension page. So now you simply have to search for Slack. It will be normally in the first page as you saw right here. So here it is, and as you saw, it gets randomized so much, so sometimes it will be here, sometimes it's gonna be in the first place. So in case you didn't really find it, well, what you'll have to do is to simply search for it in the browse section. So just simply click right here on this browse search and search for Slack. After you do so, you will have Slack right here. Click on it and here it is. So here what you can do is basically sharing informations. So these are the things that you're gonna be able to do using Slack and Trello at the same time. So let's read it out so you can have the full vision and see if it's gonna fit what you are needing exactly. So you can share information with your team or receive feedback on a project by sending Trello cards in Slack channels or direct messages. You can set up alerts to automatically notify Slack channels of activity in Trello on boards, lists, and cards. Get reminders on Slack about cards when you need them, or set reminders for another team member so no important task is ever forgotten. Create actionable tasks in Trello from brainstorms in Slack by attaching Slack conversations to cards. And finally, enjoy even more features on the Slack Power App with the Trello app for Slack. So these are the main features. To add it, simply click on add, and it should be added to your enabled applications. You can either click here to the settings and it will be showing you the change power up settings, or disable it, or you can simply close this pop-up window, and here on this menu, so there is two menus, the main menu and the second menu. In the second menu you will find here power apps, and here you will find Slack. Click on Slack, and simply here you will have your Slack right there. Let me just translate this page real quick. So here we go. Now send notification about the tables on Slack. So we have to add Slack workspace here, so we have to create a workspace and add it right here. So for us, we need to find our workspace. Let's click right there, continue with Google. Here we go, and we need to simply create a new workspace. So I'm going to continue real quick, continue. Here we are, create a new workspace, and now we simply have to wait a little bit. So we have already a couple of workspaces, but I'm going to show you how to create one real quick for the sake of this video. So we just have to wait, accept all cookies, and yeah, let's just wait until this finishes and I will be right back. So guys, here we go, we have created it successfully. Click on allow right after you create it. Here I'm just gonna give the authorization, so there we go. And now we are simply on our Slack Power App application, so we give everything from what they have asked us to give them. So here, if I closed it normally, let me just wait a little bit. Page complete, there is some problems there, but in general what it should do is to have every single table right here in this Slack, like here in this section. So okay, here we go, we have Slack added. We can simply go to Slack, let's allow it once more. Okay, let's click here to authorize, and yeah, we should simply just wait. We are set. The window should be closed automatically in 1 second, and basically this is exactly what you'll have to do. The only problem is from their side. I don't think it's a internet problem, it is only Slack and Trello connection problem. So this is only way that you can connect Slack with Trello. There is no other ways to do so. So in case you were interested on doing anything, well, here it is. Yep, it is working for now, and you can now start working on your Trello and Slack accounts. The only thing is the connection is going to be a little bit slow between them. And yeah, that was it guys for today's video. Thank you a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next tutorial.